Hey, what's up guys? I'm in Ohio right now, and I made a stop here in Fairfield, Ohio at the toy department. So I'm going to show you what they got inside. Haven't been here in a while. I was here when they first opened up. I want to see what they got. I'm sure they got a lot of great stuff. I'm going to take you on a tour. I'm going to show you all the cool stuff they have inside, and we'll see what I pick up. All right, here we go. So, Vintage Joe's. Gonna see what they got. Do a little slow pan. See if I notice anything. Oh, there's a Goro. Mortal Kombat Goro. Loose. That's cool. It's kind of hard to find those G.I. Joe Mortal Kombat figures. But occasionally you run into them. Let's see if there's any that I need. That's the real question. I do need him. Ooh, an Alley Viper. 45. That's a possibility. Let's see. I just bought a bunch of Vintage Joes at PowerCon, so if you haven't checked out that video, check that one out. You can see which ones I picked up, but I picked up like 7 new Vintage Joes, so I definitely need a monkey wrench. Possibility. Frostbite for 12. Wow. It's a great deal. The second monkey wrench up there. They got some carded here. Mainframe, one Outback for 4 hundo. Roadblock for 5. Televiper carded. Another Roadblock, version 2, carded. Some vehicles, they got the black. Let's see what's down here. Some more carded. And then down here, more carded. Python Patrol Trooper 190 carded. It's not bad. Taking a look at the modern Joes. They got the officer here. I immediately see something I need. So there's the Duke that I was looking for at PowerCon. Spoiler alert, I didn't find it there, but I found it here, so that's an instant pickup for me. Storm Shadow they got. So they got some of the new ones. There's Roadblock. Tomahawk, that looks beautiful. More carded Joes. There's a Mauler. Okay. You guys make it up north? And then more carded. Yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice. Store's huge, so I will show you more things. There's a mask right over here. Keep it rolling with the Rhino. Boxed. Bullet box. Goliath boxed. Switchblade. The Afterburner. Detonator Stinger, Firecracker, the Bulldog. There's none that I'm really looking for right now here. Got some Silverhawks loose, Superpowers. Yeah, I think I'm caught up here. There's only a few mask pieces that I'm looking for, but always keeping an eye out for them. Carded Turtles. There's a Hotspot. Very rare figure, 775, complete. Very nice. All right, let's take a look at some other stuff. All right, we got some vintage Star Wars. Oh, I like the way they have this all organized. So up at top, they have the Star Wars. I'm not gonna call it New Hope, it's Star Wars. Moving into Empire, there's a Boba. Empire, and then next shelf down, more Empire. And then it leads into Return of the Jedi. I'm kind of trying to start with Return of the Jedi because A, the figures are the most affordable of the vintage figures, and it's the movie. Now, Empire is my favorite movie of all time, but Return of the Jedi was the one that I just distinctly remember seeing multiple times in the theater. So it's like one of my favorite movies, probably my second. But I figured if I'm gonna get into the vintage Star Wars figures, I'm gonna start with these guys, Return of the Jedi. I like that Lando. I mean, look at this. You can get 8D8, 15 bucks. And he was on Book of Boba, so he has a modern appearance as well. Pretty cool. Reese looks good. Indoor Han, of course the Biker Scout. So some nice ones in here. All right, so they have quite a few Hot Toys 12-inch scale figures. So I'm just gonna do like a slow pan, point out any ones that I see. There's an Aquaman up there. 42, there's a Black Panther from Civil War, very nice. They did have a Black Panther from Black Panther that I saw last time I was here and I was thinking about buying it, but it recently sold, unfortunately. Lots of Star Wars up here. I see Endor Leia. Here's a Mud Trooper Han. Shore Trooper, Heavy Mando, Coruscant Guard, Tusken, 2-pack Finn and First Order Stormtrooper. That one's actually getting a little hard to find, even though it was so prevalent before. Ant-Man, got the Homelander and Butcher. And you got some Storm collectibles over here. More Storm. Some Mezcos as well. Lots of high-end stuff here. Got Grievous down there, Ironmonger, very nice. And Mythics. All right, Hot Toys vehicle here. The Tumbler, very nice. $640 for the Tumbler, brand new. Hot Toys Batmobile Tumbler. They have some helmets here as well. For those of you that collect the helmets, Kylo, Stormtrooper, that Wedge's helmet. A lot to see here, guys. A ton of stuff to see here. We have some test shot figures here. So prototypes, test shots, very cool stuff, very rare stuff. Unpainted samples. Down on the shelf too. Very, very cool. Oh wow. So that is a Hasbro employee t-shirt and a polo shirt. That's just cool. And then you got some catalogs, toy catalogs down there. Very nice. All right, so my Transformers line that I'm currently collecting is Masterpiece and Masterpiece Scaled. And they have quite a few here with Masterpiece Official and third party as well. There's a Gigapal. Oh, is that the chromed one? That is the one that I need. Oh, I think that might be the chromed one. I'm gonna have to ask him about that one. So Sever is the only Gigapower Dinobot I don't have. I cannot read that. I think that might say chromed. $350, and that's a good price. Considering if they do a reissue, it's gonna be $3. I might have to check into that one. Oh man, I was not expecting to find that. My brain's going like 100 miles an hour right now. Anyway, they got some, oh wow. There's a Cyclone, unused. So it's probably content sealed, 80 bucks. That's a definite possibility right there. Lots of Robotech figures. Kind of on a Robotech kick right now, so it's always catching my eye when I'm in a store. The Invid Shock Trooper boxed, $125. Some really great prices here. Got GoBots, Voltron. I mean, pretty much anything you can think of. They've got it here. It's crazy. Their selection here is just nuts. Absolutely nuts. There's so many things here to show you. If I showed you everything, it would take hours. So I'm just kind of giving you an overview. If you see anything while I'm panning, obviously push pause and take a look. But, or give them a call if you're local. But just want to give you an idea of all their stuff that they have. Just a huge, huge selection. All right, I know I just came from PowerCon, but huge Motu selection here. Huge classics selection here. They also have some vintage Motu up there. Moving down, boxed classics, as you can see there. Filmation. This is the stuff that I like right here. So we got Sorceress, Hordak, Man-at-Arms. That's the one that I'm interested in. It's one of the most expensive ones though, $215. That Beastman, 100 bucks, that's not bad. Triclops, Skeletor. Sorry about the glare, by the way. But more box stuff here. Lots of Motu stuff, guys. Lots of stuff. And then more classics box here on this shelf. Let's do a slow little, show you what they got. Lots of stuff here. Then you got the Origins stuff. And then you got more classics up there. And you got a Origins Grayskull. And then you got a Classics Grayskull. So they have both Grayskulls. I'm sure they have a vintage Grayskull somewhere around here. I got the 2000X stuff here. Revelations. And then Turtles. So, and then there's just a wall of stuff there. Just a wall. And then you got more stuff here. This is Star Wars Vintage Collection stuff. I'm going to take a look at what vehicles they have, see if there's any that I need. But, and then they even have Star Trek stuff. You don't really find a lot of Star Trek stuff, but here's more Star Trek stuff. Okay. This selection is insane. For those of you that live in the state of Ohio or surrounding, I mean, you are so lucky. I felt very lucky when I lived here, just because from the sheer amount of stores. Yeah, if you watch my video, Toy Hunters, one of the best stores in the country. This one of the best stores in the country. Got two of the best stores in the damn country for toys, both in the same state. It's insane. And I haven't even shown you any of the stores up in the Cleveland area, but it's a hotbed. This is an actual hotbed for toy collecting. So make your way here. Toy Department, Fairfield, Ohio. It's in the Cincinnati area. Anything you can think of, anything you're looking for, they probably have it here. All right, just a load, just an absolute load of wrestling stuff. There's some loose wrestling, there's carded wrestling, there's carded old school wrestling, some loose stuff in there too, higher end stuff. And then you got like Ruthless Aggression era stuff. Oh, I remember getting this one in store at a Toys R Us. I do need a Liv Morgan at $15 for a new Elite. Liv Morgan's not bad. I need the SmackDown champion. Not sure how long she's going to hold the title for, but hey, might as well get her in the collection. It's cheap, $15. Right now I'm making a mental list of everything that I see that I'm interested in. Hopefully I don't forget, because while I film here, I'm not carrying anything with me, so just kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to pick up. By the way, on several videos, I have people say, you rushed right through the Power Ranger stuff. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to show you the Power Ranger stuff very slowly. I can't go through every box, every figure, but I will show you what they got. Here's some stuff up there. I mean, there's a whole freaking wall of Power Ranger stuff, so it's just a ton of stuff. But let me show you here. Of course, they got the Lightning Collection stuff here. Some figures I've never ever seen before from Lightning Collection. But hopefully you see something that you're interested in. There's frickin', what is this? Shorts? Here's shorts. If you want to wear some Power Ranger shorts. Bam, you can buy them here. Just a lot of stuff, ton of stuff. Overwhelming. If you plan a trip here, make sure you plan out like 2 or 3 hours to be here. Plan it out, spend some time here, look around, take your time. It is overwhelming at first, just seeing the amount of stuff. There's the multiverse stuff. I think Tay-Tay would actually want this one right here. She got really into Stranger Things. And she saw this figure on like a TikTok and she was like, oh, Daddy, I want that. So it's kind of big though. Everything I buy today has to fit in my backpack. My suitcase is completely full. So whatever I buy, it's got to fit in that little thing. So we'll see. All right, so they got this guy down and it is indeed the chrome version.
Thank you.
So this is the one I'm looking for. It's large, bigger box, not gonna fit my backpack. $3.50. But this would complete my Dinobots. So I'm gonna check the joints and see if that's something I want to pick up, but it looks great.
Great.
All right, so they actually have, this box is big. They have some Joy Toy, Warhammer 40K. They have the Blood Angels, Death Company, Intercessors. These guys are awesome. You get 4 of them, $150. That's a good price. They also have the big mech up there, one of them, as you can see there. An Invictor Tactical War Suit for $150. Again, if I lived in Ohio, it would be an easier decision for me, but I don't. And literally everything has to fit in my freaking backpack, so I'm definitely getting this. I need that one. And then I'm probably gonna get some Joes as well. I saw a few over there, so. I'll take one more loop around and see if there's anything else I wanna show you here. But I'm gonna be making my decision as to what I'm gonna be picking up here. Wow, look at that, it's still in there.
It's not discolored or anything.
Beautiful. All right, that's definitely I'm gonna probably get that one, but let me look around for it.
I'll set it up on the table.
All right. I got Scott Bernard too, or should I get a Rand? Open card Rand. Is there a sealed Rand? It doesn't look like it. I have to get Scott there. $8 for Rand now, that's a steal. Thanks for showing me that. Yeah, I'll probably get that one. All right, so more stuff to show you here. There's an entire cabinet full of imports. Looks like we have the, and I'm gonna mispronounce the hell out of this, Kanukimon, which is basically what Muscle was based off of. It's the wrestlers there. And then what are these? SH Figuarts, there's Power Rangers there. Some of the stuff I don't even recognize. There's Dragon Ball Z, I know that. And then there is some, what are these? Some Power Rangers. Oh, a signed Jason Pop. More Power Rangers. They got a ton of Power Ranger stuff here.
Oh, okay.
A ton. They got the big helmets down there,
Okay. Thank you.
as you can see. Alright. And they have a lot of the Power Rangers up top as well. Let's see. Very nice. Very cool. Alright, if you're looking for Star Wars Vintage Collection, a lot of the modern stuff here right now, so just doing a pan over what they got. I know that Power of the Force is getting a resurgence. A lot of people are starting to have nostalgia for Power of the Force, and they're trying to buy up some of the older figures. They're very cheap, very affordable right now. You can see they're $5 each, $4, $8. They have a ton of them here, so good time to pick them up when they're ultra cheap. Even this stuff, Shadows of the Empire, this was really popular. I worked in a comic book store, and I remember we put these out and people were flocking to get these things. Only $5 right now, so there you go. If you missed out on them, if you used to have them, if you miss them, if you have nostalgia for them, good time to pick them up. They got a ton of them here, and they're super duper cheap right now. All right, Legends. They got loose Legends here. I can't go through every single one of them, but I'll show you which ones are in front. Again, the selection here is immense, just huge, ridiculous. So if you see something you're interested in, I'm gonna try and get a little closer at least so you can see some of the ones they got. But I at least want to show you, give you an eye. Oh, I need that Gladiator actually. 25 for him. But it looks like I think I'm going to be picking up some vintage stuff here. So I've seen that Gladiator other places. I also have some DC. Those are not DC Universe Class. These are DC Direct figures, loose. There's some multiverse stuff there. But, there's Batman, Red Sun Superman, DC Direct, Multiverse. McFarlane Multiverse, they got it all. And then what do we got over here? More Lucy stuff. NECA loose. Back to the Future loose. Turtle Frog loose. Biff Tannen loose. Joe's. I mean, this is a cool Apone. 15. They got protective cases, guys. So if you're looking for star cases, cases to protect your stuff, they got them here. Because they got everything here. Legos. If you're into Legos. Wall O Legos. Freaking giant Monster High doll figure. $200. Some really cool Legos in here. There's a Falcon. Big old T-Rex. pirate deal right there. Washington Capitol. Or the US Capitol, my apologies. I should know that. Used to live there. There's a gray skull down there. Very nice. There's the White House. And I think I got one more aisle to show you guys. Oh. Pops. Wall of Pops. And we got more, there's some video game stuff here. Some video game figures. Figure Arts Ryu. What else we got? Some actual video games in here. So video games, DS games, PS4 stuff. And then they have a lot of carded Marvel Legends here. So various waves, various series. All the stuff. All the stuff. Even Toy Biz stuff. This entire wall of figures. And this entire wall of Marvel stuff, some DC stuff at the end, DC collectible statues, lanterns. I mean, guys, you gotta make a trip to OH, the great state of OH, just to see all the freaking stuff they have at all these stores. Bring a lot of money, because you might go broke, but hey, it's worth it, worth the trip. That's badass. Kaneda's bike from Akira, that looks cool. Very awesome. Very, very awesome. NECA stuff. You can see what they got there. There's a Predator 2 translucent plastic cloaked Predator. I have not seen Prey yet as of me recording this. I can't wait to see it. I know it's gonna be great. Hope it's gonna be great. Based on all the reviews that I've seen on Facebook, everyone's raving about it, so looking forward to Prey. I'll let you know what I think about it on a live once I do watch it. It'll be very soon. Did I already show you this? Yep, there's Power Rangers, there's wrestling again, so I'm gonna make my decision. All right, so one more case I wanna show you here. This is Star Wars stuff, obviously, but you got some AFA graded. So some graded stuff there. Chewie, R2, Stormtrooper, Tusken, Leia, Greedo. Is that a card? Revenge Proof. So that's a card sample. And then there's another sample card. And then there's an AFA graded loose blue Snaggletooth, an AFA graded loose vinyl Cape Jawa. So those guys are big boys right there, as you can see. Very nice. This one, ultra hard to find, but it's crazy that they got that one here. And then some SH Figure Arts Star Wars as well. So, and then what do we got over here? Looks like some vintage collection stuff, some of the higher end vintage collection stuff. Let's see what they got. I'm fairly caught up on vintage collection stuff, but if there's any pieces that I'm looking for, probably not going to get them here because I want to get some vintage stuff here. I've seen some stuff here that I have not seen elsewhere at any other store, so I'm going to take advantage of that while I'm here. That is cool right there. That's a Sarlacc. Celebration plush Sarlacc. Look at that. That's awesome. It's got Boba Fett there too. All right, I think I know what I'm leaving with. Robotech. Sealed Contents Armored Cyclone. Vintage. They have the mint on card Scott Bernard. I always told myself if I was going to get any of the old Matchbox Robotech stuff, it would be this and this. So mission accomplished there. And then I'm getting these two here. Another Dreadnought for the collection. 20 bucks, can't beat that. And 45 for an Alley Viper. And then there's the Duke that I've been looking for. This is the version 2 Duke. Minus the red, minus the gold. 30 bucks. Saw this one on the counter, so if you can't tell what that is an AT-AT. Hell of a price on it. I really want it. That is the one piece, 3 3/4 inch wise, that I've been looking for, but it's huge. Will not fit in my backpack. It's $400, so I'd have to shell out that, and then I'd have to ship it. So I really, really want it, but I'm gonna have some restraint, and I'm not gonna buy it. So hopefully I don't regret that later on. But here's what I'm leaving with. Very happy with this. All right, back in the Nerd Bar, it's haul time from the toy department. That store amazes me every single time I'm in it with their ridiculously vast selection of toys, vintage and modern. Holy cow. I got some vintage stuff. I got one modern thing. I've actually been looking for this figure for quite some time now, and I'm very, very happy that I finally found it at the toy department. It is the Duke version 2. So they removed the gold, they removed the red. He is basic looking, which is a good thing. And he still has the silver on his shin pads there, but finally found it for a really good price. Duke, G.I. Joe Classified. I'm a big Robotech fan. You saw that I was kind of focusing on Robotech stuff at PowerCon, so if you haven't watched that video, check that video out. A lot of great stuff in that video. But I did find at the toy department, it is an unused, contents sealed Robotech Armored Cyclone by Matchbox. So this is from 1985, I believe. And here's the box. Box looks great. There's the original price tag right there. A measly $1.44 for this, but very, very awesome. There's Scott Bernard here standing next to it. But it's got all of the original paperwork here. The stickers, unused. So there's the stickers. The instructions look like a brand new piece of paper, even though it's from 1985. And it's still attached to the inner cardboard. So never been removed. Very awesome. So I saw that and I had to get this. One of my favorite characters from Robotech is this guy right here. So I got the Scott Bernard on card, mint on card, never been removed. So now I have a Scott Bernard, MOC, a Cyclone. So I think my Robotech collecting might be complete. And then I picked up 2 vintage G.I. Joe Cobra figures for my Cobra display because I was trying to fill it out. I was looking for this guy at PowerCon. I ended up finding him at the toy department. Bam, there's Monkey Wrench. So there's a Dreadnought Monkey Wrench with gun. And then I also got this guy right here. Alley Viper. Bam. A lot of people really like the classified version of this guy. But here's the original. Here's the shield, the gun ski. He's got the little helmet piece, the visor that comes down. But hell yes. Very, very excited to pick those up. But that was my haul from the toy department. I could have spent thousands upon thousands of dollars in there, but I had a budget, which I had already exceeded at PowerCon, so I needed to keep it kind of tight at toy department, which I did. I got some really, really cool stuff, which I don't see very often at all. Anyway, that's it for now. Have fun collecting, guys. I will see you around the corner, and adios for now.